Ladies and gentlemen, gather round for today. We're not just discussing politics. We're diving into the theater of the absurd, where Donald Trump, the man dubbed everything from hero to villain, stood on that stage, not as the instigator of violence, but as its target. Let's inject some truth, some laughter, maybe even a bit of righteous anger into this narrative, shall we? Imagine this. Donald Trump, the man who's been called every name in the book, the guy who's survived more political hits than a piñata at a kid's birthday party, was almost taken out by a bullet. But not because he incited violence. No, because in America, it seems, if you're loud enough, someone somewhere thinks it's their duty to silence you. Now, let's get this straight. Trump's been threatened more times than your average reality TV star's ego. But here's the comedy of errors. While he's been throwing verbal jabs like a pro boxer, he's never thrown a punch. His so-called incitements? More like playground taunts compared to the actual threats he's faced. And here's where the anger bubbles up. This man, who's been accused of dividing the nation, has faced division in the form of bullets, not ballots. Yet when he speaks, it's not about revenge or violence. It's about resilience, about showing up despite the odds. Consider this, folks. While celebrities and politicians alike have danced around the edges of incitement, Trump's been the one dodging actual bullets. And what does he do? He tells the tale once, with a solemn promise never to revisit it because, in his words, it's too painful. Too painful. Not because he fears for his life, but because of the loss of innocence at his rallies. The loss of a firefighter, Corey Comparatore, who died protecting others. Here's where we laugh. Not at the tragedy, but at the absurdity. Trump, the man who's been accused of being a threat to democracy, is out there post-assassination attempt talking about unity, about love for America, about the spirit that forged this nation. It's like watching a sitcom where the villain turns out to be the hero, except this isn't scripted. And the stakes are real. So let's inject some truth here. Trump's language, his rallies, his very persona might be divisive. But his actions in the face of real threats speak louder than any tweet or speech. He's been a lightning rod for controversy, yes, but also for the kind of threats that most of us can't fathom. In defending Donald Trump today, let's not forget the irony. The man accused of inciting violence has faced it head-on more than most, and yet he stands. Not with calls for vengeance, but with a mixtape of policy promises and a bizarre claim of divine intervention. This isn't just about Trump, it's about us. It's about how we've normalized the idea that political disagreement can justify violence. It's time we laughed at that notion, not out of humor, but out of disbelief. And maybe, just maybe, we get angry. Not at Trump, but at ourselves for letting our discourse degrade to this point. So here's to Donald J. Trump, the reluctant hero of our bizarre political saga, where surviving an assassination attempt becomes part of your campaign narrative. Let's hope for a future where our leaders face ideas, not bullets, and where comedy isn't needed to cope with political violence. My name is Brad Ace Benke. Please register to vote. Thank you.